everyone, it's Devin and welcome to another review. In today's video I'm going to be talking about this new Miley Cyrus EP, She Is Coming. Miley Cyrus. What a character. Nashville-born Disney child star turned controversial pop star Miley Cyrus has had an interesting career trajectory, to say the very least. She has spent the last 10 years flip-flopping between making really summery and radio-friendly pop country and synthetic club bangers, among other things. There is an incredible contrast between the bright-faced pop princess that sang the beloved 2009 single Party in the USA and the person that made the 2015 psych pop disaster piece, Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets. What the hell even was that album? On Miley's last project, 2017's Younger Now, she seemed to be returning to her older pop country sound, to the joy of many of her fans. Personally, I didn't care much for that album. I thought a lot of the writing and production were kind of lacking, but even I can say that was a big improvement over this. Now, present day, it's 2019. Miley is back with a new EP, and even though this EP is only 6 tracks, it is one of Miley Cyrus's most stylistically varied projects to date. Across the 19 minutes of the She Is Coming EP, Miley tries her hand at nocturnal club music and massive pop anthems and the kind of sleek pop R&B that Ariana Grande has been making for the past few years now. Most of these experiments, they do not go over well at all. But hey, let's start with the more redeemable tracks, the slightly better songs, such as the opener, the track Mother's Daughter. Not a perfect song, kind of annoying, but the production is actually pretty nice on this song. It's this really fast-paced, high-octane trap beat with a lot of nice details and embellishments throughout. It sounds pretty good. For as elaborately produced as this song is, and for as much as I admittedly kinda dug it on the first few listens, Miley's performance and her lyrics just started to grate on me so quickly. Her vocals are just not very good at all. Her raspy, husky inflection just doesn't suit this kind of glamorous trap style one bit. Her shouts of "Woo!" on the chorus are terrible, and the lyrics are just a cavalcade of boring, generic, empowering platitudes. Like, Miley aims for empowering on this song, and she just kind of lands on, like, mildly annoying. And that's one of the better songs on here. Credit where it's due, there are 2 of the 6 songs on this EP that I actually do kind of enjoy, the tracks Dream and the closer on here the most, the latter of which is a pretty generic, extremely bombastic, arena-ready anthem of a pop song, but for what it is, it actually sounds pretty good, and it's the one moment on the record where I remember that Miley can actually sing if she really wants to. Her singing on this song is pretty good. It's pretty good stuff. The former song, the track Dream, is probably my favorite on here. That's Dream as in like an acronym for Drugs Rule Everything Around Me, which is obviously a reference to the Wu-Tang Clan song Cream, Cash rules everything around me, drugs rule everything around me, blah, blah, blah. Obviously not the most original reference. You know, Miley is far from the first person to do a reworking of that Wu-Tang Clan song as a track. But I do think it is the strongest tune here. I think the instrumental is pretty nice. It's the one where I'm feeling that Ariana Grande influence the most, which, now that I come to think of it, might be the only reason I actually enjoy this song. But I will say Dream is a pretty decent song on its own merits. The central lyric is pretty dark, and I do think the song's vibe and atmosphere and Miley's performance do kind of bolster that tone. And again, I want to talk about the beat on this song. I really enjoyed the instrumental. It's very sleek, kind of punchy, and I loved some of the little details that were spread throughout the song. Like, I loved the little moment where, for 2 bars and a transition moment in the song, there's this little synth that comes in and it plays the iconic piano sample from that Wu-Tang Clan song, just as a kind of nice little touch. I thought that was a fun little thing. The Wu-Tang Clan homage reaches terminal velocity when, in the very last moments of the song, Ghostface Killah of Wu-Tang Clan just comes out of nowhere with a complete tonal and volume shift, drops like a 20-second verse, and then just leaves. I was actually so shocked by the sudden change in volume and vibe and everything that I actually kind of laughed out loud when first listening to this song. I was so taken aback. It's easily my least favorite part of the song. It does not fit at all. At all. But even that being said, I still think Dream is an okay song. It's the best song on here. It was okay. Those 3 songs, you know, they were fine. I didn't love any of them, but there were bits of them that I did enjoy, and I thought they were fine. It gets worse. On to the bad songs here. First up, we have the song Unholy, which is this completely lifeless, sparse R&B dreg of a song. Even though it is so short at just over 2 minutes, the excessive repetition of the really mediocre hook just makes it such a tiresome track. Then we have the song Party Up the Street featuring Sway Lee of Ray Shremmerd, which is an absolutely flat piece of nocturnal trap music. The beats on this song are so dry and uneventful. Miley and Sway Lee have absolutely no vocal chemistry whatsoever. It is easily the most monotonous and repetitive track on the entire album. From the second that this song begins, I'm just over it, and I'm just waiting for it to end. It is just such a colorless and muddy attempt at capturing this moody, late-night trap vibe. It is a sound that Miley has absolutely no experience or footing in, and it really shows. This song is incredibly lackluster. At last, and certainly least, we have the main event, track 4, the song Cattitude, featuring RuPaul. Listen, I'm not gonna mince words here. This is one of the worst songs of the year. It's terrible. On this song, Miley and RuPaul attempt to make a rap song. They are not rappers. Why are they rapping? What's happening here? On this song, Miley and RuPaul attempt a Vogue-inspired, braggadocious rap song. The only problem is, it's quite apparent that neither of them know how to rap. RuPaul's flow on this song is terrible. It sounds like he's never heard a rap song before, and Miley is no better. When she's not delivering an onslaught of corny line after corny line, she is amping up the twang in her voice in order to orchestrate some of the most annoying vocalizations I've heard this year. It's a bad song. It's very bad. It's the worst song on this EP. It's one of the worst songs of the year. Bad. I don't think Miley has reached like Dead Pets level total nuclear meltdown on this EP. It's just a pretty bad EP. For a score, I'm feeling like a 3 out of 10 at most. Maybe a 2.5. Probably a 3, because some of those songs were pretty decent. The Most and Dream, like I said, they're fine songs, but man, when this EP is bad, it sure is bad. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.